Hi, my name's Tyler from Ottobock Care, and I'm here to talk to you today about shrinkers. So shrinkers are going to be one of the first things that you see when you interact with your prosthetist for the first time, and it's going to become part of your daily routine. There's a lot of different kinds of shrinkers to wear for both below knee and above knee amputees, and we're going to be talking about both of them today. So first of all, let's talk about the kinds of shrinkers for below knee amputees. So they come in a lot of different kinds of materials. We've got nylon, we've got cotton. Different prosthetists prefer different types of materials, but if you find that one's not working for you, go ahead and let your prosthetist know and make him work it out with you. So one of the easiest ways to put a shrinker on is to use something called a donning tube, so something to help put it on. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the shrinker and stretch it out over the donning tube, just like that. And then you want to make sure that this is as flat as you can get it, and you're going to get it as tight as you can on the distal end or the very end of your limb. So take a look down there, make sure that there's no wrinkles at the very end, and then keep sliding on. And once you get it on, a lot of them will have silicone beads to help keep everything nice and snug at the top. So this is a cotton shrinker. There's also nylon. Next, for an above knee amputee, we have a lot of the same choices available to us. So we've got nylon and we've got cotton. So for your typical nylon shrinker, it's going to go on really similar to the way a below knee shrinker would go on. So you're going to put it on and make sure you get it wrinkle free at the very end or the distal end. And then we don't want too many wrinkles from our clothes inside, so I recommend putting it on the underside of your clothes, making sure that we get it nice and snug so that it doesn't roll down on us. The other kind of shrinker that's really common for above knee amputees is a long compressor grip shrinker. So it starts the same way as the nylon shrinker would, but you wouldn't wear both of these at the same time. You're going to get it nice and snug there at the end. You're going to put the belts on the underside of your clothing rather than on top. Get that belt nice and secure. Then you're going to get the ring here at the bottom and get it nice and snug on the bottom of your leg. Next, what the prosthetist will do the first time you put this on is trim this so that it goes 2/3 of the way up your leg. That way you get more compression at the distal end and less compression at the top. What we want to do is help all of the fluid in your leg flow back up to the rest of your body with the rest of your circulatory system. Whenever we lose our feet, they're a really integral part of making sure that the valves in our veins help push the fluid back up to our heart so that it can keep circulating. So shrinkers help us accomplish this. And, getting them on and getting ready for your first prosthesis is very important, but then wearing it every night, even after you get a leg, is equally as important. The only time you're not going to be wearing one is whenever you're wearing something like a liner, and that's a whole topic for a whole nother video. Thanks for watching.